Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Pathfinder Kingmaker on Last Azlanti and Unfair. So this episode, I think I'm gonna dedicate it to going a little bit into Beneath the Stolen Lands for some more exploration of the Tenebrous Depths dungeon. Our only quote-unquote main quest, deal with the devil, I think we just have to wait. I don't think there's nothing I can do here for this. The Ancient Curse Part 4, we're still waiting. We need 10 more days before we can actually go there. So 10 days is not enough for me to do a rank up project. And it's also a little bit too long for me to just start skipping days. So I'm gonna take some time and look at Tenebrous Depths while I have the time. Might also explore some of the other regions we haven't gone to yet. After checking what they contain, of course, as to not get myself killed. And we'll see how much we progress in terms of time. Okay, maybe the quest will actually take place right now. Darvin, this is the guy that the Hell Knights were looking for. Hell Knights are not the most courteous guests, are they? And the Hell Knights from the Order of the Rack are the vilest of them all. A tan-skinned half-elf with green eyes looks at you respectfully, but with a smile on his face. My name is Darvin. Darvin? The rebellious murderer Lynxie is searching for? Yes, I'm a rebel, a murderer, a pirate, a renegade, a smuggler, and I have lots of other scary titles. The half-elf laughs lightly, but watching you closely at the same time. If you listen to Lynxia, I'm evil incarnate, baby eater, your worst nightmare came true. If the end of time should ever come, it will be because of me and me alone. Darvin utters a sad sigh. Of course, all of Lynxia's accusations are false. That is to say, they are not entirely true. It's true I am involved in this story, but my sins are not so great as they are thought to be. Okay, tell me your story. It's so long I don't even know where to begin, Darvin grins. Although, I guess you're only interested in the things I've been accused of. I did in fact kill a churlish noble, and I participated in a rebellion. But all of this happened by total accident. I was captain of a ship that sailed the inner sea. We traded with those who were stronger than us and raided those who were weaker. Just regular life for a man of my profession. One day we stopped one of the Cheliak's ports and that's when it all started. I caught sight of a certain Chelish noble who for a long time been number one on my kill on sight list. So I challenged him to a duel and he was too stupid to refuse. I dispatched him only then to learn that he was a distant relative of Cheliak's crown prince and besides that, the lord of surrounding lands. And of course, no one in the area was at all fond of him. After his death, a rebellion broke out. That's nothing new for Cheliax. As his accidental killer, I was named the rebellion's leader. But I assure you I fled the first moment I could, leapt upon my ship and set sail. A month later I found out I'd become the main reason for a grand tragedy and an enemy of the Chelish people. So what did the Chelish noble do to make you so angry? Once long ago, long before all this rebellion nonsense, I used to be a simple sailor who served the Taldorian merchant fleet. Good old times. Darvin squints dreamily, continuing to watch you closely from under his half-closed eyelids. The blazing sun overhead, a salty taste on your lips, the squawk of seagulls calling you forwards, ropes squeaking in the storm as you fight against the sea itself, winning in the end. And of course the line of the land on the horizon, when you know that tonight you'll have a mug of rum in one hand and a smiling girl to share it with. Darvin gives you a sly smile. But all that came to an end when once a certain Chelish noble decided he liked our goods, but didn't like our fleet. I survived the battle, barely. Clinging to a piece of driftwood lost on the open sea like me, I swore I'd have my revenge. So I decided to become a pirate myself, a pirate captain as need be. You can't always get what you want, you know, unless you're me. Darvin gives you a smug smile. Okay, so what do you want from me? Ah, I'm glad you asked. I have so much to offer. You see, I'm rich. And I don't mind sharing my riches with those who can help me with my troubles. Lynxia, on the other hand, will give you nothing. I doubt she'd even say thank you. I know where Lynxia set up a temporary camp in a secluded lodge on the edge of the southern Gnarl marshes. Go there, convince her to stop chasing me, order her, kill her if needed. It shouldn't be difficult. So what do you say? Do you have a deal? And I actually kind of want to help him. You figured you'll buy me? Why not? Everything and everyone has a price, it's just a matter of negotiation. So how much do I cost by your estimations? That's a fine question, I suppose. 10,000 gold coins will be a satisfactory amount for you? We can try and make it 15,000, or we can try and make it 20,000. It's not that hard of a roll. Damn it! Unfortunately... How much did I roll? I rolled a 1. Well done. Well done, me. Unfortunately, at the moment, I can't afford to pay more. Let's agree on 10,000 and put the rest on my tab. Darvin gives you a disarming smile. Okay. Deal. I'll help you. She was a bitch with my subject, so I don't care about her. I'm so glad to hear it. Darvin's smile remains as smug as before, but you feel a hint of relief behind it. Please, deal with Lynxie as soon as possible. I'll find you after you resolve the situation. So this is actually an easier quest to do. And I think we're gonna get a lot of stuff to sell by doing this. So like he said, she's in the secluded lodge in the southern Gnarl Marshes, so it's not difficult to find her, thankfully. And I believe I have to buff up before speaking to her. Because it's not a particularly hard fight, but there's a lot of enemies. So we want to go there, so the quickest way is to teleport to the Shambling Steps. And then just make my way. Oh, not there. There. I mean, free money, not gonna say no to that. Okay. Oh, I don't have a chance to buff up. That makes it more interesting. King, how did you get here? Who told you about this place? I demand answers. Why she talk like that to you? She importanter than you? Knock Knock looks back and forth between you and Lynxie as though comparing. Do we really need to talk about this person? The kindest words I could give a member of the Order of the Rack would be an epitaph. Tell me more about the investigation. Lynxie shrugs. We've interrogated the capital's population, but no one proved to have any solid clues. Now we move our investigation to the neighboring villages. I'll find Darvin, whatever it takes. Today, tomorrow, in a week, or in a year. He won't escape me. But you never answered my question. How did you get here? Darvin told me where to look for you. What? Lynxie's hand twitches towards her sword and freezes at its hilt. How did this happen? When? Where is he now? He asked me to get rid of you. You should have executed the criminal, not engaged him in conversation. It was your duty as the ruler of these lands. Or do you have something to hide? I think I'll just have to sort it out personally. Hell Knights to battle. So, I feel like the game should give me an option here to tell her that he asked me to get rid of you, but then kind of still stick with her. I don't think I have a chance though. Stab. Great job, my friend. I thought anyone else would have managed to distract Lynxie for so long. Now all that's left is to finish it off. Treason! To battle, Hell Knights. Keep Darvin alive, but kill all the rest. Okay. So I didn't actually remember that I could not buff here. I don't think it's still gonna be a major issue, but there are a lot of enemies here. So what I think I want to do is I am gonna buff up my people here. We're gonna use haste from Juby. The leopard goes in front. I don't really want to send Rigongar just straight up in there. So do you have... No, you don't. Get some mirror images out and turn this on. Knock Knock can just start stabbing, I think. Valerie can start going the middle, but once she reaches the middle, she's gonna sing Dirge of Doom. I want Stinking Cloud, but not yet, because I want my Delay Poison first. So I think I'm gonna open up with the Chain Lightning already. Okay, so haste, Chain Lightning, we're gonna go for Delay Poison Communal on top of herself, I guess. And I think that's all I need. Okay, so Valerie has reached the middle there, so go for the Dirge of Doom. I'm gonna go for my Chain Lightning here. Decent, decent. Cordampina is about done with her cast. Oh. Okay, Knock Knock is actually getting hammered a bit. Give me a second, my light is flickering. Yep, I think a light bulb has just died, but I'm gonna keep on going like a true soldier. Knock knock, are you gonna die? I think he's gonna die. I think he might die. I mean, we're hasted, right? Let me see if I can get out of there. She's almost done with this. Okay, do we have it? Not yet. Okay, we have it now. So I'm gonna quicken a Stinking Cloud, see if I can save Mr. Knock Knock here. And you are gonna go for a heal on Knock Knock. And I'm gonna kind of bet or gamble that the Stinking Cloud is gonna disable everything. And I'm not gonna escape the area. I'm just gonna keep on bashing here. You aim at Lynxia. Okay, the Stinking Cloud actually sucked. Well, we did hit a few, but not as many as I would like. Still, my round is up, so I can cast another one. Okay, second one. Okay, we dealt enough damage to Lynxia, so she's backing out. We will still deal with the rest. Everything is disabled now. These idiots are starting to come in from this side. We're gonna try and disable this area also. I think this cancelled my current spells. Yes, it did. So you aim over there. Because sometimes if you get like kind of a cutscene in the middle, it will cancel your current actions. Okay, so I can't... Back up. Back up. Mr. Leopard, go over there. And I will just cast it without being quickened. And do it like this. Okay, this guy got disabled, but I still don't want to have Juby over here. It's still 17 seconds before he can do something again, but, you know. Chain Lightning, let's get into the cloud. Okay, Knock Knock is back with us. Disabled, everybody's disabled. Just a matter of killing them. Okay. And we are not done yet. We still have to kill the rest of them. Can I talk to you, though? Darin turns to you and graces you with a shining smile. I thank you for your help. Without you, I'd never been able to deal with this fanatic. I hope you'll forgive me for the little show I took the liberty of putting on. After all, the results weren't bad, weren't you, Guy? Anyhow, it seems I owe you an explanation. Again, that's beginning to become a habit. But before I forget, please accept this modest reward. You've earned every bit of it. So we got to 10,000. Explain yourself, I'm listening. You do remember the whole story I told you earlier, right? About the duel with the Chalice Noble and the rebellion which followed his death? You see, that whole story has one little additional piece. Well, not so little to be precise, Darin grins. His name is Mammon, and he's one of the Archdevils, the Ardent Prince, or so I've been told. He's made a pact with me, and I'm having trouble upholding my side of the bargain, and his patience is growing thinner by the day. That Chalice Noble had a pact with Mammon too, which I expect is commonplace for the Chalice nobility, and the noble was in no hurry to fulfill his end of the deal either. By killing him, I earned Mammon's gratitude and he offered me a similar pact. A handsome sum of gold and my cherished dream come true. That's what he promised, so how could I say no? What was the point of your pact with Mammon? I'm to become a king, no more, no less. Darin grins, but this time his grin is joyless. The subjects of my kingdom are supposed to worship Mammon as their official deity and pay taxes to his temples. It's not so difficult a task, I suppose, especially if you have enough money. The only problem is Lynxia. The moment I lay my kingdom's first cornerstone, I'll become an easy target. She'll instantly find me and promptly introduce me to all her torture devices. However, I fear that soon I'll have to take the risk and establish my kingdom nevertheless. Mammon is growing restless, and in the end I'd rather risk facing Lynxia than challenge him. So what do you want from me? Help me get rid of Lynxia once and for all. Of course your help will be amply rewarded. I can be very grateful. Sure, I'll take your deal. Excellent. In that case, I'll establish my capital immediately. It will be a thriving trading hub and its king will count himself in your debt. You won't be disappointed, you have my word on that. And I always keep my promises. I hope same can be said about you. Darvin smiles disarmingly. Yeah, we'll see about this. But my hope here is that I'm gonna screw them both over. And that's what I'm gonna aim for.
I stand ready.
So before we get out of here, we are gonna deal with the upstairs, because it's easy to forget there's an upstairs here. But on the upstairs we're gonna find some more enemies. Let's buff here. At least I think it's now. Why aren't you buffing Cordampina? Oh, because you don't have... What if I do this? It still won't work. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Then just bless... Or is this just medium?
Let us not hesitate.
You know what? Screw it. I'll just go with medium buffs from her.
My skills are getting rusty.
Juby is buffing. Okay, done. Medium. I will also have to recast haste. Wait, is somebody casting... I think I'm still casting an individual bull strength.
Our time has come.
Oh yeah, I am. Oh, okay, because I have bear's endurance, not the strength one. Okay, never mind. I also have this. I could put it here. We'll see. Okay, so let's extend the haste here. You get the Archon's aura. And we are good to go. I think, given there's gonna be a big clump of enemies upstairs, I'm also gonna buff with Greater Invis.
Knowledge is the key to...
Just to make us a little bit safer.
I'm up for an adventure.
Okay, we good? I think we're good.
You require my assistance?
So let's place your armor back on and let's go upstairs.
And many other clever. That is a...
Okay. There's gonna be a bunch of enemies coming from here and then a bunch of enemies coming from here. I'm gonna place my leopard here so he can tank what's coming from over there. Okay. I want you to sing. And I'm gonna start by placing a sinking cloud. This should take care of a lot of our problems. I'm gonna use a heightened one because why not? I have the time to cast it anyway. And Cordampina, do you want to do something special? I don't think so, just shoot. Oh, you can't reach? Valerie, wait, Valerie, go over there then. And you go for him. Yeah, I know, game, stop auto-pausing. I know there's a lot of new enemies coming in. Okay, so go there. Dirge of Doom, Rigon, gotta go smack. You smack. We're fine. What are you doing over there, man? Okay, it's fine. Stinking Cloud. Do I even bother with Chain Lightning? No, I'm just gonna Hellfire Ray this guy. Whoa, bitch! I was not counting on that. Okay, well, for the future, I won't resist fire here. Are you gonna die? I'm still alive. Go over here. Run! Tiny Juvie. He's fine, he's fine. I never worried for a second. Let's just quicken this here. Actually, quicken on this guy. And you guys can go for him. Blam. And we're done.
I always give
Okay.
Therefore I became righteous. Does it mean whatever I do now becomes righteous?
And we are done here.
Am righteous?
And this quest isn't particularly interesting, at least in my opinion, but the one cool thing about doing this quest is that you get a tremendous amount of gear. Like, it's a lot of stuff. It's not something I would use. I don't think there's a single usable item here for us. Because this is all just, I think, full plate +1. This is wisdom +2. +1 weapons. Yeah. But they are worth some money. Oh, hello. I guess you and you can go say hello. What's up? And anybody over here? No.
I can see my destination.
So we go back down, we pick up the loot, and then we're gonna sell our stuff to the dwarf lady. So as we're not too heavy.
Without a doubt.
Alright. I see you had some Hell Knights for guests, yeah, it's fine. Let me see your wares. So all this is irrelevant, this can all be sold. Some normal full plates as well. But here you can see we have a lot of cloak of resistance, full plate +1, long sword +1, and there's really nothing here of interest. Except maybe this one, Deterrence. I had forgotten about this one. It's a +3 Unholy. Grants the wielder a +5 competence bonus on persuasion skill checks when used to intimidate. But then Unholy is kind of crappy. I don't care about this. So just sell it all. And how much am I getting here? 250 for each cloak, 1000 for each headband, 660 for each full plate. It's not a bad deal going for this quest. Okay, so pretty much 50,000 gold here. We're over 700,000 now. We're making good progress. Do I want to rest? I think I will, because there's something I want to swap as well. Because if we're going for the Tenebrous Depths, I think it's time that I go for echolocation. I do think I need it now. I'm gonna take 2 only.
There are many
Yeah,
roads
rest.
to
Sorry.
success.
Wait.
I will see this through.
I think I'm actually gonna do something here differently. If I were to take these 2 out, what would I bring in? I could go for another Grace. I could go for Protection from Evil, even though it's not that big of a deal. I could even go for Bone Shakers. And this way everybody would get a buff to their strength. But at the same time, who actually needs strength? You could use strength. I don't need it. You could use strength. You could use strength. You could use strength. And you guys don't need it. Okay, I still think it's worth doing this. I never really end up using this anyway. Maybe if I get extra slots at some point. But I think this is going to be more handy right now. Just giving it to everybody. So this is no longer necessary. That means... That means what? What do I want? Could take an additional grace. Maybe a lesser restoration if in case I need to heal up some ability drains? Even an old person would not be bad. But it's not gonna work. Okay, I'll just do it like this. Okay, this is looking fine. 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 Okay. We are rested.
I need to concentrate.
Turn off our wands here.
My destination.
So with this, I think the next step is to wait for further developments. Yeah, just a wait. We are 23 days away. We have a new kingdom event apparently. She ceases interrogating your people. Ah, okay, that was it. So, going back to my plan. We're gonna go over here. Another kingdom event, okay. Oh, companion quest from Jaethal. Okay, I'm gonna actually prioritize. I will prioritize basically anything over the Tenebrous Depths. So if I have a companion quest, I'm gonna do it. I think Jaethal's quest can actually be kind of dangerous on some points. Okay, so she has some news. Ugh, not far from the Valley of the Dead. Are you gonna make me go all the way there? I kind of forgot about this. Eesh. Okay. Well, I mean, it is time spent. Chase my shadow. Find Urgato's follower in the Valley of the Dead. Not the Valley of the Dead, the follower of Urgato is inside there, and she may somehow be connected with Enyo. Maybe she can provide answers to some of the questions of Torment. Okay. Okay. So, let's go there then. I feel like I should level you up, though. Oh my gosh, level 4. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video, I'm gonna level it up, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I am back. I leveled up Jaethal, she's at level 13. I'm just gonna briefly go over what I built for her. Again, I'm not gonna go into too many details because I'm not really gonna use it all that often. But simply, I gave her 1 point in Fighter two-handed proficiency, or level, sorry. So she can get some fighter proficiencies and an extra feat. And I'm basically taking the usual stuff like outflank and whatnot, but I'm also just going deep in Inquisitor. And Inquisitors are big on teamwork feats, and they can make use of them by themselves. So I'm gonna build for, in this case, combat reflexes. I have precise strike, I have seize the moment, I have coordinated maneuvers for extra combat maneuver checks. Combat expertise so that I can get trip. So I'm getting trip here, I'm getting greater trip, and I'm getting tandem trip. So basically making it a trip machine, and she's also gonna be a second row damage dealer, in this case making use of the Serpent Prince, the Fauchard we picked up from the Artisan before, and you know, hopefully we can keep her safe by having her in the back. But, like I said before, not really gonna use it all that often. I gave her some superfluous items I'm not really using, and this way we can take her with us and see what we can do. A new event apparently? No. So let's take care of this right now. It's probably gonna be a somewhat long journey to the Valley of the Dead, as the place is really far off. And who am I taking instead of her? It's gonna be Knock Knock. I think it makes the most sense. It could also be Rugongar, honestly, but I'll go like this. Okay, so we want to go... Where? Here. Man, it's so far away. Okay, so we're gonna... I was gonna say blink. We're gonna teleport to Varnhold. And from Varnhold, we're gonna make our way down. Wait, where are you trying to take me? Through here. Ah, because this way we don't waste time through the mountains. Okay. Makes sense. I think this is a safe encounter. I think we just speak with someone. I don't believe I need to buff for this. Come on. I just remember that by taking out Knock Knock, I'm taking out my stealth person. I keep forgetting that.
Replenish my powers.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pay for it. I should have taken Knock Knock instead of Rugongar.
You cannot stand against me.
A mature attack. It's better than a massive elemental fight, but this is still dangerous. Let's make no mistake about it. I'm gonna try and back up. Still, the Leopard's gonna be the one tanking anything here. So, Rugongar, I think you're just going to do what? You hit from over there! What the hell, man? Just buff yourself with this. And I'm gonna start nuking. And I suppose Valerie's gonna go in and sing Dirge of Doom and see if I can drop him with the Force Bomb because his reflex is quite low. You will stay away. Cordampina can go for... He's gonna bank on damage, or no, I'm gonna go for these debuffing. Okay, so Mr. Kitty Cat, go in. You can go in. You sing Dirge of Doom. Okay, he's dropped. And he's dead. Okay, wasn't too bad. Of all the random encounters we could get, this was a nice one.
We stand.
But yeah, I mustn't forget to keep Knock Knock with me. It does make a big difference for the random encounters.
I will guide.
I'm also gonna have to rest soon, which is another opportunity for getting ambushed. I'm gonna see if I can keep going without...
Replenish my powers.
It's too far. I'm discovering new places, nice. Okay.
My strength betrays me.
Like I said, I think this area is safe. It's just talking to someone. So I don't have to worry about buffing here. Famous last words, right? But I think I'm correct on this. I will just debuff fatigue in case something weird happens and we have to escape or something. And might as well get the haste just in case. Taneka. Okay, so don't really care about Jaethal's quest. Okay, so she wants Jaethal to kill her and raise her as undead. But if we want to get the good outcome for Jaethal, I think we have to kind of say no to this. I've made a decision. And I believe the correct way is to say this ritual is horrible, its secret should die with Taneka. I'm just gonna confirm this. Okay, so I think we do want to just refuse all of this, and I think I kind of just saw that there might be a combat encounter here, but let's see what happens. It's horrible. My final words. Yep. Yeah. I think we're gonna fight here. Oh, bitch, you are too close to the enemies. And we can side with Anyo, or we can side with Jaethal. And just a note here that this is something that I know. If you side with Anyo, which is, you know, role-playing wise, you can do it, you will lose Jaethal as a companion. You will no longer play with her. I'm not even sure if you lose her items, but you might. But on the upside, you get a powerful dagger, which is something we're not really making use of. I think it increases the DC of death effects. So maybe if you were like a sorcerer based on necromancy, it could be a useful item to consider. Not something for us. And if you side with Jaethal, you side with Jaethal. Okay, so we're gonna side with her. I'm gonna side with my companions always. You're a dangerous fanatic. Innocent people have died because of you. More blood may be spilled unless you are stopped. And we fight. And there's actually a couple of enemies here, which I do not appreciate. Okay, well, at least I hasted, which is a good thing. We're gonna back up. And I'm gonna have to do something about my positioning here, which is less than ideal. I will have to send my leopard to tank this area. I'm gonna send Valerie over there. Okay, so this is looking good. Rigongar, I think, is gonna buff himself again once we get, like, over here. I want a Stinking Cloud, but I can't do it right now because of Delay Poison. It's not on. Although, I can place it in a place that doesn't actually target my characters. Everybody's going for her. If she goes down, I don't really care too much. Let me just think if I want to change something up here. But I think I'm fine the way I am right now. Okay, so let's go like this. Cordampini is gonna start working on Delay Poison. You go over there. You stay over there. Juby, do you want to cast something? I don't think so, just shoot. Rigongar. Well, I'll see what I'll do with you, but for now you can cast that. And I think I'm gonna wait for them to get on top of the leopard. And I'm gonna do this. Okay, and hopefully you guys can deal with that.
Unworthy.
Maybe just actually go for that. Yeah. Jaethal. You can use Greater Bane Weapon. Not gonna bother about too much else. Okay, Stinking Cloud is up. 3 guys disabled. 54 damage already, god damn it. Anyo is the biggest target, so Jubilost aim for him. And I'm gonna go again. So you're aiming at the kitty cat. So quicken Stinking Cloud. Place it over here. Where is Cordampina going? Why are you moving? Okay, second Stinking Cloud. This guy still resisted. Okay. 1 down over there. We're gonna focus on this guy now. Okay, Delay Poison is up. I think he went down, so this fight is over. Oops.
Wretched things.
I think he's all kinds of dead. And we're done.
Trails look like.
Okay, so we're gonna get some +1 daggers. It would be cool if he dropped his dagger, but no. Okay. So I think we're done here.
I can see my destination.
Chase my shadow. We sealed Taneka's fate. Taneka is dead and the evil secret died with her. And dealt with Anyo, the Baron sided with Jaethal and killed Anyo with her help. What did we get? A+3, A+3. Does anybody still need a +3 ring? I don't think so, right? Well, you could use it. Okay. And then we got Breastplate +2. Shock Dagger +1. It's not bad. We got a Keen Sight +1. And the Flaming... Okay, so Flaming and Shock Daggers on that guy. And then just Daggers +1 and some irrelevant items. Okay. Quest done. Let's go back. So I have this place and that place to explore at some point later.
Time to get some
I don't want to
rest,
explore
isn't
it right now without having Knock Knock. I'm still gonna rest because we are all fatigued. It kinda sucks. But at least I can get some stealth here. And I will just do it like this. Okay. Don't get
Paladins of
ambushed.
shame.
Don't get ambushed.
I'd agree.
Don't get ambushed. Okay, that's good. Oh, I forgot I still had that on. I want to save those for when I do have some skill checks for in front of me. Hopefully we still have ingredients for it. No. Phew. Okay. So let's go to Tuskdale. And I think we want to talk with Jaethal, right? It doesn't say. But let me just check. Let me just check. I do like having the second row damage dealer in my party. I miss it. Having somebody enlarged with legendary proportions and the Fauchard just smacking people from the back is just, it's really good. Where is she, by the way? Rigongar, Octavia, Juby. Is she in the tavern? What's in the barn? I don't think I've ever gone into the barn. What? Why is this here? Okay, I think it's I think it really is the first time I've noticed that. Okbo anekundayo. Well, she's gotta be here, right? If she's not outside, she has to be here. What the hell? Where is she? You can tell that I'm not really very accustomed to looking for Jaethal and speaking with her, as I don't even know where she is. There you go. Okay. There's no relevance in terms of the quest. Oh, okay.
I can see my destination.
So I did not need to talk to her. We are gonna check out our kingdom events. And I think we're gonna make our way to the Tenebra Steps. Unless something else pops up first. Ah, you failed this. Okay, you are almost done there. We almost have a new town as well. How much money do I have? 247. Do I want this? I don't think so. I'll probably need some BP for the town and to fill up the town, so I'm not gonna use it right now. Okay. Let's sell the stuff we picked up. So offer, and then all of this. I'm gonna keep these two. I don't care about these. So they can all go. Okay, 14k. Something for you. No. No. Okay. Take you out, bring you in. I have missed you. My tiny little murder machine. Alright, so you go over here. And Tenebrous Depths are here. Do I want to explore these areas first? I guess I can. It's all over here, like, lined up. Okay, so Fossil Fields, Wicked Field, and Wicked Hill. I'm gonna check what these are, and I'm gonna see if I want to go there or not. Okay, I think we're gonna clear out at least one of these, and if I have time, some more. We are gonna go into a very dangerous area. But thankfully, this is why we prepare for things. These fossil fields is a place that you can very easily lose a run and just die, lose characters and all that, because of the enemies you fight here. And this is why, or it's one of the reasons why, we have to have echolocation somewhere on our party. So in this case, Jubilos is taking care of it. And then we also have Valerie. She has blind fight. And I'm mentioning this because it is really important. Valerie has blind fight that she picked up from her Dragon Disciple extra feat. Where is it? There you go, blind fight. If we look at Rigongar, same thing, blind fight. I don't think you have it. I don't think I usually give it to him. He doesn't have it. And then nobody else has it. So what we're going to be fighting here are going to be Medusas. And Medusas, if you step into range of their sight, you get turned to stone. I think you have like a fortitude check, but you don't really want to risk it. Because if your main character gets turned to stone, it's an instant game over. And it's also not trivial to deal with stone characters. I think I may have like a scroll for this, if it's even available to me, or I might have given it to Octavia to learn. I don't actually remember. Here I go. Stone to flesh. This is really the only way you have to deal with that. And I don't want to deal with that. So what I usually do is, I'm gonna have Valerie and Rigongar moving in kind of freely. I'm gonna give echolocation to someone else, like for example, Knock Knock. And then I'm gonna keep Jubilost, Cordampina, and Cordamt, as well as my Leopard. Well, the Leopard doesn't matter too much, but I'm gonna keep all three of these in the back. But I'm still gonna give echolocation to Cordamt just in case some of them decides to move forward or something like that. But yeah, we do have to be extremely careful with this section of the game. So first things first, we're gonna buff the hell up. Because even if they do not petrify you, I think they cast Disintegration, which deals a tremendous amount of damage. Let's buff up as much as we can. And we're gonna try and make sure we give these enemies the least amount of chances and least amount of time possible for them to act. And under no circumstances should they be able to reach my backline, which is unsafe. I think the first time I came into this area playing the game, I was like, I moved forward and I got a game over. And I was like, what? I didn't even understand what happened. I just got a game over. And then I realized, okay, it's because the Medusa petrified me. It was not fun. It was not fun. I don't need Archon's Aura because I'm not going to be moving Cordampina into the enemies. I could use some summons, although they might just get petrified. What else did I want? I definitely want my echolocation to be on my bar. So echolocation goes on Knock Knock. Right? Yes. And my main character. We're gonna remove fatigue in case something weird happens. We're gonna extend haste. And we're gonna buff up even further. So improved invis on you. Improved invis on him. Drink your mutagen. I think you are fine. Yeah, I gave her this. This is so silly. I forgot she had blind fight. I think we are fine in terms of buffs. Okay, so invis is up. On yourself also.
My skills are getting rusty.
Okay.
I stand ready.
Is there something else that I might be missing? I guess I can go for a prayer also to get the extra saving throws. And the burst of glory, sure. If this seems like overkill, it's not, trust me. You want as much as possible to deal with this. I'm gonna have my Wyvern move in as well. Just so we can maybe see him get petrified. So, Mr. Wyvern. You, and you can play. The rest stands back. And let me make sure that these guys are really standing back. Do not move. I think there's one over here. There she is, Sorcerer Medusa. Let me see if I can show this, by the way. So there are Sorcerer and Monstrous Humanoids, level 20 enemies, Lawful Evil. They're worth 720, they have 10 damage reduction, which sucks. Their AC is not that high, which is a good thing for us. They are immune to Magic Missile. And it doesn't show anything here, but I guess if we read it... Medusas use lies and disguises that conceal their faces to get close enough to opponents to use their petrifying gaze. Though they like playing with their prey and may fire arrows from a distance to lead enemies into traps. Yep, they do that. Ah, okay, there we go. Medusas are human-like creatures with snakes instead of hair. At distances of 30 feet or more, a Medusa can easily pass for a beautiful woman if she wears something to cover the serpentine locks. When wearing clothing that conceals her head and face, she can be mistaken for a human even at closer distances. So, what this is saying is that basically you have a 30 feet radius where it's deadly. If you are further away than that, you are safe. So like, if I wanted to use Cordon Pina to shoot, and I didn't want to try to give her precise or point-blank shot, she could very likely shoot from a distance. I'm still not gonna risk it, just because I'm scared. So we'll just go like this. And in this case... Well, I kind of unpaused by accident.
I am your shield.
I'm gonna buff with Inspire Courage. And I'm gonna send people in. You guys have the bush behind you? Damn it. Okay, it's fine. You can just move in naturally. Okay, try and go over here. And try and go over there. Okay, charging. She's casting mirror images. Okay, move in. Everybody move in. Okay, so let's see. Sorcerer Medusa spots Rigongar, that's fine. He failed. This was a Petrifying Gaze. The difficulty class is 33, so it's not an easy thing to dodge. But he is immune because he has Blind Fight. But does she only target a single person at a time? Because that makes it simpler. Okay, I'll take it. Die, bitch. Yeah, there she goes with the stupid disintegration. Okay. And then the next target is on this side here. I think it's only 2. There she is. She's coming for us. Disintegrating Valerie. You little bitch.
Let's see what they're made of.
Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. Don't die, Valerie. She might die. She might just die. Aha! And they also cast through what's the name? They cast True Strike also. But Mirror Image saved the day. I believe this is all. But I'm gonna check with my protected characters first before moving into some kind of death scenario. Why are we moving so slow? Oh, okay. It's just the game being silly. Yep, I think we got it. Okay, so science time. I thought their Petrifying Gaze was an AoE. And as soon as you got in range, it would actually go off. But by the combat log, it kind of seems like it's single target. Because look, it doesn't say anything about Sorcerer Medusa targeting Knock Knock. But Knock Knock was the only one that made a saving throw. And he also failed it, but again, he's immune to Petrified because of echolocation. But yeah, it does seem like they choose someone to target with the gaze. Interesting. So, yeah, she spots Rigongar. Yeah, but nobody else made a check. Today I learned. It's still not something that makes me feel safe in approaching these enemies, but it is better. I was really expecting my wyvern to get petrified right from the start. I even summoned him just for the purpose of showing the petrification. And apparently it doesn't work the way I thought. So what do we get? Oh, we get a Naked Valerie. Awesome. Doesn't help. We got a Kama +3. We're gonna sell this. A hearty purple soup recipe. Okay. And they have flaming composite longbows +1. They have headbands of charisma. And that's it. Okay, so area has been dealt with. We can now leave. And we're gonna end the episode. On the next one, we're gonna try and explore the other areas that are close by. We're gonna have to rest though, because the enemies there do require us to have buffs, proper buffs, before engaging. But other than that, I wouldn't expect much trouble out of them. So, with that, my friends, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, anything like that, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming up soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.